So it's a book by Alex Hormozi. It's called 100 Million Offers by Alex. Alex is he's kind of like a YouTuber. He's got a lot of good content, like hours and hours and hours of content. If you consume even a tiny bit of this stuff, it's going to be very beneficial for you, in my opinion. So one of his books that I wanted to summarize some of this stuff. I don't know how far we're going to get into it. Is 100 million offers. So one of the things is picking a good market, right? So picking a good market is it an area where we're going to kind of break down what's a good market and kind of do some research. You're going to look and do your due diligence to find what's a good market underneath your area of expertise, right? Because some markets the profit margins may not be worth it. Having a t-shirt store in the mall may not be a good market, maybe. It may be a good idea. I got t-shirts, it's in the mall, people walking in the mall, but the profit margins on how much inventory you gotta have, what's hot, what's moving off the shelves, how much foot traffic you getting in there may uh, may not be practical for you making some money. You ever went to a spot, they opened it, and you go back next year, they closed again. I mean, they closed, period. They're not there no more, right? So it's like I'm sitting in a coffee shop. If you sit in a coffee shop, it's like one of those things. Like if I open up a coffee shop, like yeah, I'm gonna sell coffee shop, cool. But you have to research that area and go into coffee shops, see what the prices is. You get your little clicker down there. You sitting there all day and you click your button every time somebody buy a coffee, and do the math and see how many people coming in there, how many coffees they buying, and as they make, how much money are they really making? Because you got overhead costs, things like that. So the brick and mortar space, like maybe, maybe a good market, it may not be a good market. Restaurants don't make money off food. Restaurants make money off the drinks, the alcohol, right? So if you're not selling wine in there, let's just say, you anti-alcohol, having a restaurant may be a bad market for you to be in.